timed it wrong on the live. I said the morning show instead of morning laughs.
Girl, don't be getting us canceled. You know good and well.
So if anybody shows up, nobody's there yet. Everybody's on TS, which is fine. If anybody comes on mine, I'll tell them to hop onto yours because that's where the chat's at. People
Good
can just watch
morning.
on the
Good
replay.
morning. Good morning.
Holy, you must have went to bed early.
Nope. I done got myself into even more trouble.
What?
So the other day, I mentioned how I was upset that someone came in and pretty much stole my idea that I have going on in my community. And so they were starting to allocate the budget
Is
over
this
to what.
drama? Is this drama?
Yeah, drama, but you love drama, so I couldn't wait to share with you.
Gail,
So,
go over to Tia's channel because that's where
good
everybody's.
morning, girl. Let me start off by saying hola, hola, hola,
Yes, let's welcome
hola,
everybody first before you go tell us your drama.
hola, hola.
Robin's always here first. Like she has to get brownie points for always being the first person here.
Robin is one of the most supportive. I think that I have a awesome mix. Oh my God, sweets! Sorry about that. Good morning, sweets. Um, I think I have an awesome mix of supporters and subscribers and things, and I like that I get to communicate with them. You know, so just wanted to say that my computer's over here doing some things.
So, hello, Mary. Hello, Rebecca. Dawn. I've never seen that one before. Dawn South Stitcher.
That's Danielle Boudreau. Yeah, I call her Sweets.
And Gail moved over. Good morning, Gail.
Good morning. Good morning.
Tammy's in the house. My cousin's in the house.
Tammy. Good
And
morning, cuz. How are you? Twin, twin, twin.
see how red my face is? I told my kids I need makeup for Christmas. That's what I want for Christmas.
See, what can I not see?
You can't see?
Everything in front of me is blurry.
Okay, now tell us what you were talking about before.
So, yes, tired. Okay, so what occurred is, I do the events for the community, trying to bring the families together, yada, yada, yada. Well, it had been stolen, basically stolen out from under me. A lady, it was discovered, that had been coming to a lot of my events. When I'm setting up and things like that, she might be there waiting, and she was writing, taking notes. People can want to go into the clubhouse to get away and things like that. So it didn't, strike me as anything. Anyway, she was the one that hosted the paint and sip with the nude male model, the good looking nude male model, with all the definition in his thighs. Like, what? So that I got the text announcement. I told mostly everybody, I got the text announcement that they were bringing her on. I just felt horrible. Like, what is going on? This is my baby. I created it from its infancy. And while, it took a left turn for a bit there where they was, using me as the community babysitter, it still had great purpose, especially for the discount I was receiving, putting a little selfishness back in there for the discount that I'm receiving off of my monthly rent.
But they're not kicking you out.
So I do feel like that. I really do feel like that.
They
Like they
haven't
can't.
said that yet.
They
So
haven't said it yet, but sometimes you got to see the writing on the wall. Sometimes you got to. This is what first lesson I learned at 12. Sometimes you got to just be able to read between the lines. And it took me almost 3 months to figure out, oh, he just gave me a finger. But what I'm getting at is, sometimes you just got to see the writing on the wall and things like that. And I was really sad and upset about it. Like I said, they canceled a couple of my events. They're using the budget to assist with some event that they were putting on. And they were keeping, before they talked about, hey, if you ever want to partner, let us know. We'll bring them on. You can host these events together. There was never any communication about, we're going to bring on someone else and they're going to host their own totally separate events. So that's how initially I was taking it. And then they said they were going to cancel, so I can do up to 3 events per month. And they canceled my 2 additional events. And so I'm under the impression they canceled those events to allow the new party to put on an event. Um, and something must have occurred or went down. I get a text late Wednesday after my show asking for me to go ahead with my event that I had planned this weekend. There's a pool party out by the cabana, and I was hosting like water Olympic type games and things. So I did go ahead the next morning, which was Thursday, and confirm that I would put the event back on. And I just have been exhausting myself, trying to get everything planned, the items, the games, and things. My kids, they aren't able to help as much this time around because they have to work. And I told them my schedule had been canceled, so they didn't make themselves available, which happens. It happens. Long story short, they asked me to provide food yesterday. So I go out and I get, tell me if I'm wrong, because somebody pointed something else out that didn't dawn on me. Sometimes my mind is like, ugh. But I go out and I get burgers, hot dog buns, the stuff to make potato salad, all the fixings of like an outdoor, like kind of cookout. And I started last night cooking. I have enough for 80 people. Not that 80 people are going to come, but some people may want a couple of burgers, a couple of dogs, and things like that.
you pre-cook the hamburgers and hot dogs?
Listen, you gonna come and get on this grill? I live in Vegas. It gets up to 121 degrees here. Okay, we're not talking about no indoor event. This is an outdoor event. I'm gonna need you to be on my side on this one. What happened? What's the sisterhood in that?
You should have
Lizzie.
hired you should have hired a sexy man with no shirt on to
I
barbecue.
would. I probably should
And
have,
all
but
the moms would come
yeah.
with their children to this event.
Oh, my friend Shelly was like, "You got to do up your events. You
With
got to
like
do
a
them up."
bow tie but no shirt on, kind of like the
Ooh,
Chippendales.
y'all are something else. Well, I'm
Or
hoping
like
the dads
you
come
would
because
jump in
there's
the
going to be.
pool, cool off, and then go barbecue.
I'm hoping the dads come because there's going to be decent food. But a friend of mine said, "Why don't you just order pizzas?"
Susan, move over to TS channel because TS channel is where the chat's at.
Also, check your Instagram message, Susan. We sent you a link there. Um, yeah. So I'm like, I done got myself into trouble. Anyway, after our live ends, I still have some things to make. I'm gonna be so tired, so tired. But I was trying to retain. I think it's about the battle now. It's not even about the program anymore. It's like I'm protecting my turf. I need y'all help in letting the turf go because I'm tired. Shoot. Uh, what would you have done?
I told you what I would have done. I would have hired a guy to cook. Sexy dude
And
to
do you
cook
think
for you. You could have made
I
the salads and just had him cooking the hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill by the pool.
where
I don't
would
know
that
where
money have come from if I still had to buy the hot dogs and hamburgers? I done told you they stole my budget to give to her.
Well, don't you
What?
have any good-looking friends in Vegas? One of
I,
one
best
of
looking friend
Justin's.
I have. It's all you got is these shoulders, girl. I could do a shoulder roll. I want to know who was yelling at you. So this don't have anything to do with my job at all. I am an adjuster. When you're involved in an auto accident, Susan, now you want to make sure that you check your Instagram messages. Um, I investigate responsibility. I do scene reconstructions. I look at point of impact, path of travel, um, operational duties on each vehicle. And we look at a lot of vehicle code violations, transportation code. Those are things that you hear officers use, like fail to yield right away, things like that. That's right, the part is right here, Amy. Anyway, agents, their job is to sell the policy, sell the items that may need to be used if you're ever in an accident, like rental. That's not something that's automatically paid for out of your collision or your comprehensive coverage. You have to add rental to your policy. And a lot of people don't know that. So, this party in particular has rental. What is that? You got coffee? You got Timmy's?
Go
You're
on,
addicted.
go on with your story. I'm not trying to interrupt you.
Well, I'm answering a direct question because I had mentioned this yesterday in J Rob's live. So, keep in mind this person does have rental. However, their rental, when you get rental, they'll give it to you for so many days. They'll give it to you for like 5 days. Then they check with the shop. They make sure the vehicle is under repair, and then how much longer is it going to be? They may extend it for another, 4 or 5 days. But again, I'm not the party that does that at all. So the rental manager tells the gentleman that, you know, is our customer. That's the person that handles all rental related questions, Robin. She says, you're coming up on your policy max. That means the amount that he has, to use. So if you only have $1,000 to use, once your rental gets near $1,000, you get a reminder. And anything over that, if you stay in the rental, you pay out of your own pocket. And so he's upset because there were some delays. He went to a shop not in our network. So his shop, because they're not in our network, all of their repairs have to be authorized before they start. And that can create a delay. And he doesn't feel that since they have to have approval and it could take a couple of days, that he should have to eat those days. That's why you know how many days you have in your rental package, though. However, I don't handle that. I'm investigating. So I'm calling officers. I'm calling around to see if, anyone in the area has footage of the incident. I'm trying to make sure we know who's responsible. And if we're not, then we don't pay. So he gets mad at the rental manager and calls his agent. Now, they don't have any power over us, they're not above us. They're sidelined because they handle a different part of insurance. They handle selling it. So the lady calls upset And I said, well, unfortunately, there's not anything I can do. One, I don't handle rental. Two, I can tell you that we only pay based on their policy allowance. If he took out 30 days of coverage and it's nearing 30 days, then after 30 days, there's nothing to pay. It's like if you have $5 in your bucket. When you spend the $5, what's left in your bucket?
Nothing.
And here we go. And she still couldn't seem to understand that. And so I I don't usually do this. I usually say I'm sorry, and then I let them talk and be like, okay, well, again, there's not much I can do, and I just wish them a good day. But you guys know the week I've had. I've been sad, sad, sad. This is no excuse, by the way. Sadness does not allow you to do this. But I said something akin to, well, you sell the policy. Why did you sell him enough coverage so that in the event that he had delays, this wouldn't occur? It didn't go over well. So I went and landed it in the bucket. She
See,
wrote a letter to everybody. She wrote a letter to everybody, manager, director, president, and owner.
no, the vegetables don't yell at me, so I'm okay.
Well, I definitely know where I'll be going. Um, so I get this email from my boss, and she said nothing. She just showed the email that came to her. And I sent an email back and said, please tell me where this was my duty, where any of this was my responsibility, and why, when she felt the need to call me to check me on something I don't even have, yeah, she did. They didn't like that. She wrote all the way to the top. Well, she felt the need to call and check me on something that had nothing to do with me. And and to be honest, this had nothing to do with her either. She's calling because she's trying to save residual income. And my boss was like, I just forwarded it to you. I actually thought the response was funny.
Dipping
I
ties
gotta
in those.
gotta rein in the Tia and stuff. Uh, it's in Instagram. It's the last message I sent you. When you click on it, it will bring you in. It's a link.
Now,
Um,
if you're on an iPhone, you have to. I think you have to copy the link to the browser.
oh, see, I don't have an
She's on her
iPhone.
phone. If you're on your computer, then you just click on the link.
But anyway, nonetheless, yeah, she called me to go off on me about something that I have no responsibility for, and actually, she was calling to yell about something that, just wasn't in her wheelhouse. She was representing, a customer. But the best way to represent the customer is to say, let me get you over to the adjuster handling your investigation and leave it at that.
Can we like
So,
talk? Like, does my hair look okay today?
where you going?
Huh?
Where you going? Then I tell you if it look okay.
I'm going nowhere. That's just for you.
It looks perfect for me. Perfect.
Thank you.
Just appreciate that. How does my hair look? I got the shrinkage going for you because I know you like
There's
it
no
when it shrinks up.
butterfly. There's no butterflies today.
Okay, that's right. I forgot to put butterflies on. I was trying to hurry up. I know you like me sitting in my seat like at least 5 minutes
I'm on
before.
a intro.
I've been doing
Want
good,
intro?
haven't I? Haven't I? You didn't even honor me. You should feel bad. Is that better? Oh, that one's cute. Look at that. All righty. So, morning, Rebecca. Good morning. I was going to say your hair looked pretty today. Oh, Lizzie. Rebecca said you are gorgeous. Are you frozen?
No.
Okay, well, I still can't see. Do I see new diamond paintings on your bed? Those are from about a week ago, but yes,
I don't know
you
how to
do.
explain this.
Huh?
She's asking me stuff. Diamond painting, diamonds for Linda. If you want to hop onto Tia's channel, there's more people there. Anybody that's in here, there's 5 people in here right now. If you want to hop onto Tia's, if you want to
Hi,
join,
Linda.
if you don't care about the chat, then stay here. I don't care. But if you want to talk in the chat, hop on to Tia's. Susan, if you have an Android phone, I think you just click on the link and it brings you in, right? Then it'll show you a thing, the camera comes on, you type your name in there, and then you enter in. You have to enter in to come on so that we can see that you're here, right? Do I need to explain it any better? Is that good enough?
Hi, Nancy. You did perfect. A-OK. Yes. A-OK. 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 What you
Okay.
been up to this week, Lizzie? I know you must be working because I haven't heard from you.
What's today? Friday.
Okay,
So I had to work Monday, Tuesday.
not Friday. It's Saturday. Morning laughs with
No, no,
Lizzie.
no. I was off Monday, Tuesday.
Okay. And I still didn't hear from you. Girl.
Well, I had that wedding.
Oh, that's right. The wedding.
My niece got married on. Tia, this is another thing. You drive me cuckoo sometimes. I said, it's a holiday last weekend. And you said, it's a holiday here too. No, it's not. It's this weekend.
I didn't realize you meant the holiday was last weekend. I thought you meant coming up. My apologies. Ours was coming up this weekend. We,
No, that's not what
we're
I meant.
never going to be on the same page, are we?
Ay, 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 yeah.
I
I'm
was
like,
wondering.
and then
Like,
I'm
this
like,
girl don't never work.
people are
Go up
like, no, it's not this. It's this weekend. And I'm like, well, I look like a damn idiot because Tia
and,
told me it was last weekend.
oh, that's so funny. Did you do a video? Because you know you do a video on all of that. Now, oh no, I didn't open my mouth. You're gonna do the video this week about about the mistake from last week.
So it was a last minute wedding and she looked pretty. It was a small, just like a small family wedding. And that's what I did on Monday. Tuesday I had to
what?
go
Where
to,
was the reception?
it was at like a bar downtown London. It was kind of not a very nice bar.
You got a bar.
Yeah.
Okay, and you
Yeah.
took Luna, huh? Y'all know who Luna is, right?
Then it's 4. It's like a bar and grill, okay?
Okay,
So
add the
she was
grill
there,
part. All I
but
kept hearing was bar.
you know,
I know she didn't take my little baby down to the bar. That's a good show right there.
oh, she was bad at the bar. She was bad at the bar. She wanted to run around. I had to give her my phone so she'd be quiet.
Listen, Lizzie.
So they only stay for appetizers, and my daughter's like, I'm leaving because it's getting late and Luna needs to go to bed. Because she was like running around. They were tired of chasing her around. So, yeah.
Good, good. We get her out the bar. You don't want her to get used to places like that. Then 15 years from
I
now,
didn't,
that's
like,
where she lives.
you know an establishment is good or not when you go to their bathroom.
Mm.
Okay? That's all I got to say.
Was the bathroom good or not?
Not good.
Mm. What did you do when you had to go?
I went to the washroom but it wasn't very pleasant. But then the second time I went, it was kind of a little bit more cleaner. So I don't know if they came and cleaned it a little bit or someone complained. I don't know. But the food was good there, but it makes me wonder when the bathroom wasn't, but the food was good. I don't know.
Happy faces come up.
It's an old building. It's downtown London. Like if you don't live here, I don't know. Just downtown London. It was okay.
Was there
London.
food?
Yeah, you got one appetizer and one main, and they had it like you had a choice of 4 dishes. You had a choice of 4 appetizers.
What were the 4 appetizers?
There was nachos, or there was tater tots, loaded tater tots. There was spinach and avocado and spinach dip.
What do you
And
put in the dip?
what?
What were you putting in the dip if that was your choice?
Like the avocado spinach dip. It's like it comes and it's like in a cheese, like a cream cheese, and they put it in the oven, and then they give you pita bread and you dip it. It's
Okay,
really
Peter. Okay.
It's really good. That's what Clem got, and I got the loaded tater tots. It was pretty good. It had like cheese and tomatoes and green onion and cheese.
What's your favorite dish like to cook?
Mine?
Yeah,
Everybody likes my lasagna.
that's good to know.
So when you come down, we'll have lasagna.
I'll be asking Clem these questions all the time, and he told me one time that he had a favorite dish that you used to make, but you make it different now. I believe he said you don't put the love in it. And I interviewed, what was it on Love is in the Air when I interviewed?
Oh my god.
So when you cook it for me, I need the love back in it, okay?
Tia.
I'm serious. Oh, what he said it was your spaghetti though, I think. Do you make good spaghetti?
Oh shoot. No, 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 no. That's not what I want.
Uh-oh. You and your behind the scenes fun. The mashed
No.
potatoes. Was that oh that was it, mashed
You
potatoes.
know, it's
I
because
remember now.
I
Tammy,
gotta
you're so good. See? Linda said lasagna lummy, yummy. Um yeah, see, he did say it was mashed potatoes or something like that. Do you cut the potatoes and make them and mash them, or did we move over to the box?
What is going on here?
Okay, Lizzie's having technical difficulties. Where's your red? Ooh, so
What?
mm, I'm teasing with you. You're getting too serious. What are you doing?
I'm trying to do what you're supposed to do, but obviously you didn't do it properly.
What didn't I do properly?
I don't know.
That's not helpful.
Listen. Listen, Linda. Listen to you.
When did my name become Linda? I don't know when that happened. What didn't I do properly?
Sue. Susan, there is a link I sent you in Messenger. Click on that link. It looks like a picture. It has StreamYard. It says StreamYard browser. Click on that picture. That's how you come.
The
I sent you
picture.
another one in Messenger, not on Instagram.
That's the only way I talk to her.
Well, then you're not in the know. The know how.
Did she get it?
Lasagna. What? I don't know. I'm talking to her through here. I didn't leave her a message. I just sent her the link. I sent her the link. The link. Maybe we should do a show on how to get on here. Who wants to be our next guest? Tammy? Tammy, do you want to come on?
Did you see
Amy?
what Nancy put? I just want to
You just want to keep what?
keep that called to your attention. I said that you didn't check on me all last week, and
Listen, you
Nancy
called me.
replied,
What are you talking about?
I had to reach out to you. Do you feel bad or no? Look at her looking. Look at her check. Hey, Lizzie, how about we share with everybody how you enjoy Wednesday's show?
Wednesday show. I didn't watch Wednesday show.
Exactly. But what does she say when I miss? Thank you for the.
Listen, it's not my fault. Every other Wednesday I cannot watch, and I never watch the replay because I work and you go on hella late.
I'm
Why
just
are you
speaking
tired
back
at work? I don't know. I was in Tia's live.
at. Hey, it'll be an improvement for the vegetables. You know, line 7 doesn't run itself. Isn't that the number one line? That's
I
like
wasn't on line 7. I was on line 6 this week.
Nancy. Nancy is cracking me up today. It's not your fault. It's mine. It's all my fault. You couldn't make it. I get it.
It is.
Lizzie, stop blaming me. It's my fault. You couldn't make it if you don't stop. I just love teasing you though. Oh, you
I
guys
was
remember
I
that
was
night? And there was,
snoring. I was snoring by that time.
I bet you were.
Just so you
But when
know.
I do call, no matter what time it is, she will get up and she'll go in
See,
the room.
see.
She will go in the room and turn the lights on and sit and talk to me. And half the time I'm just being scatterbrained. Uh-oh, I think somebody's
Don't see a camera, but she's there.
half the time, Tia, you're on the wrong end of the country. Oh, my Sue. I definitely believe that you are right, Susan. I'm sorry, Sue. I'm looking at the other Susan's name and say,
But it
uh,
says device not connected. What is she doing?
what?
It says device not connected.
Listen,
She needs the camera.
listen. Let me put some things into perspective. Y'all all know that we suffer from technical difficulty syndrome, TDS. We constantly look at my channel. I don't have that fancy, introduction like everybody else where I'm, doing
I
something.
do today.
You worked hard on that and you changed the lie around because she had some impossible stuff on the last intro. So you did a good job. I'm proud of you.
I
But
haven't changed it.
it's the same one from last week. We gonna be doing this. We gonna be doing that early in the morning. Girl, stop. She had too much expectation put on us last show. I'm like, no, it's too early for all this. Are she serious? Um, so when you ask me, are you doing something right or wrong? I don't know. And when I ask you, what is your answer? I don't know. That was it because you don't usually know, right? Tell them how long it took to set this last week's show up, the last show up. Tell them how
Listen,
long.
listen. It was not my fault. Again, Tia does not listen. She does not listen to instructions. She does not listen.
It was 4 hours to set up the last show. I'm talking about to give it a header, to put the picture in. Good morning, Jessica. 4 hours, and I have proof. We had two other friends with us. They laughed at us for the whole. No, it was three others.
That's three other people.
It was three other. Ah!
Susan's finally in again.
and
She's
and
getting closer.
4 hours. They were
That's what I'm
cracking
sure.
up. Tia, it's not her fault. Nancy is hilarious. Oh, I'll catch the replay. My household
Never.
is
It's
breaking up.
never my fault.
Take us in the tablet, Linda. Put us on the tablet and go in the kitchen. And while you frying up the eggs and laying down the bacon, you can be chuckling with us. You can be chuckling with us. Yes. Uh, is Tia like my 2-year-old granddaughter has a mind of her own? Oh, my Sue just turned on me. Oh my. That
Yep. Yep.
Lizzie. And Lizzie's gonna jump on anytime that she can. No, it's usually Lizzie that has that mind of her own. Um, the funny part is I usually take my cues from her. Lizzie's like the big bully on the playground, and I'm usually like the side. What do they call it? The flunky. I'm the flunky. All right, I'll go with you.
Not the bully.
Right. I'm not holding the gun. You're gonna hold the gun. I'll hand the bank teller your letter.
I couldn't.
Obviously, huh? Say it.
I couldn't. I couldn't be brave enough to rob a bank.
You wouldn't. I don't. I don't know if I agree with
Do you
that.
think this would look good in prison? No. Nope. Because my ass would get caught right away.
That's what I was about to say. Regardless,
And
we both
I
would be.
can't run worse shit.
Oh, you can run faster than me.
I'd
But
be
one,
hobbling along and get friggin' tackled by a cop.
Lizzie, remember the time when you were trying to get out that red truck?
Exactly. I can't even climb into a truck. You got to rob a bank.
Oh, thank you, Nancy. I filmed it. I would never show it, guys. She just too much happened. But watching Lizzie get in and out of this.
They're laughing at me. And then I'm thinking, we went to go pick up Berta, and I'm thinking, oh, Berta's not going to get in
We
this
thought we
truck.
were gonna have to go help give her hands and stuff. Berta hopped up in the truck like it was
Yeah.
lower to the ground. I
And
was
I'm like
like,
looking at her like, you did
she's
not
like,
do
what?
that.
She was a phenomenon. We were staring her down. Like, how did
And
you
we're
do that?
laughing. And she's
What
like,
are you
she didn't
on?
know what the joke was. She wasn't with us from before.
Berta said, I have a truck. So she just hops up. I think you got to do something with your hip. You jump up in hip
My
first.
hips don't move like that.
So most of the time when you get in vehicle, you're trying to get in like leg first. You can't do that in a truck, especially if there's a lift. There's no lift on it, but there's no running boards, and so it's just really high. And oh man, watching us, I had the benefit because I was sitting up front of the grab bar. So, I just had to put my foot
I
in
call
the,
it a shipper.
yeah. So I just had to put my foot actually, in the truck. But, it's a little bit harder in the back. And I guess there wasn't a grab bar. So I would get out and watch Lizzie try and get in. And I'm filming. And then I would hurry up and get out when we arrived and film her getting out. And I showed it to her. But I was like, oh, she had on a skirt, and I was like, dang, I can't even use the footage because the skirt started running.
It was actually a score.
It was a sport. It was, but it still went up too much to where I would feel comfortable for a blooper showing. But just know, guys. Whew, and when I get to Canada, boy, oh boy, I'll probably fly in next year. I was hoping you came to Vegas before that, though. Anyway, so
You never know what the future holds.
yeah, that's definitely true. Well, we do have one of our subscribers. They have made it.
Woo!
They are behind the scenes showing all the biz. Oh, Nancy, it was hilarious. It didn't show, she like she said it was a sport, and she knew she was worried like the wind would blow or something like that. It was a really, really cute outfit. That's the other reason why it would have been a cute blooper because when you at least stumble, you want to wear something cute. So she had on a cute outfit, black skirt, the shirt match with flowers on it. But are you sure they will let you into Canada? They probably won't. I'm gonna have to fly in because I know I ain't gonna be able to cross at the border. And Clem gonna have to pick me up on the fly. Like he's gonna have to be the car's gonna be moving, and they're gonna have to probably just open the door and say, "Okay, let's get rid of her. Time for her to, I hope your ride's down there. I'm good. I'm good. He's there. He's there. He's not gonna, that's how we're gonna have to, or we're gonna have to do our reverse plan. We had a plan. Geez, it's been a few years, like 4 years since we came up with this plan.
To swim across the lake, the Great Lake, Lake Huron. She wanted me to swim across to get to the retreat.
We weren't gonna have you swim across. We had a plan to actually send a military ops vet in
Oh
to
yeah,
get her, yeah, and bring her back. And hiding would have been Nana's RV. And then we would have all, after they come back, they asked what I was doing in the mission. Because everybody had real top notch jobs. I was like, somebody got to drive the RV. I'm going to be waiting off in the brush. Y'all just make it safely to the RV and I get us out of there.
and what happened to the go-go sticks that were supposed to go on sale for the fun to get me to the U.S.?
Are you talking about the ghetto sticks?
The
I
ghetto
just
stick.
had my
Yeah,
ghetto stick the other
ghetto
day.
stick.
Yeah, I just had we had a fund, everybody. Where is it at?
They're
I just
trying to
had,
have a fun for the
yeah, we had,
ghetto stick.
I
Nick,
just,
haven't seen you in so long. What's up?
all right. Oh my gosh, D-Nick, how are you? How have you been? Um, where's my, okay, so just in case you guys are,
Oh
interested,
gosh, I remember that. Gil remembers that. Stupid.
my stick just fell apart. Um, so we were selling ghetto stick
They weren't
schematics.
through rollers then if they're falling apart.
Yeah, well, we could discount them. They were, we was trying to get the free Lizzie fund going. We was trying to free Lizzie from Canada, because they were still on lockdown, even though a lot of the other part of the world had started opening up. So we had a free Lizzie fund going on, and we were selling ghetto stick schematics. So at the end of this stick, we had elastic, and we put you guys ever had
The
those
pens with the little squishy thing on them.
stylus, the stylus with the capacitative head on the tip, so that you could write on the front of your tablet. I don't even see those anymore. I probably can get a pack of 10 for 50 cents. Anyway, we were selling schematics on how you could put together a ghetto finger stick. And that way, you could put your tablet in front of you while you're working on your diamond painting, and you could simply boop, switch, you didn't have to do all this uncomfortable. And we were using the funds to free Lizzie fund. We were trying to break her out of Canada. I am good. Finally finishing up school and coaching. We'll have some more time. Woo! More time. You going back to gaming? So now that
No, just for everybody to know, it didn't work. I didn't get out of Canada
she did not get out of Canada,
till the
but
following
that's
year.
why I'm bringing it back. That's why I'm bringing it back. You can
Until
do
the following year. Okay, now we need to bring in our guest because you get off topic so fast and then you start talking about something else. Let's bring in our guest.
you can turn the camera on. Turn your camera on so we can see you. Hey, Susan, can you turn your camera on? That way we can bring you into the live and we can all see you.
Says
We
her
can hear.
audio is on. Her we can hear her, but she doesn't
Just
have her camera on. Susan, are
okay.
you there?
Well, I can see her.
Is your
I, okay. Well,
hello?
when she gets her camera turned on, it's not allowing me to add her into the live. Again, technical difficulty number,
Device is
three.
not connected. She was there for so long, and then now she's disconnected. Thanks,
I
Tia.
was waiting on the
She was
camera
there
to
for so
come
long.
on.
It was your
She's right there.
fault.
Look at her. How? It's my fault. So look, it
Hello?
doesn't allow me to add her.
Susan? Hello? Hello?
See, she's down there. Her camera's not on. Susan,
Susan, turn your camera on.
at the bottom of the screen,
Go out to
it
the front. You have to go out to the front and it says allow camera and mic. To the first page when you come in.
that part.
This is harder than we thought. This is our plan to have subscribers on, but they can't figure out how to get on.
It was your brilliant idea.
Mine? Why are you playing it on me?
Because I've taken enough blame today. Girl, come on, share the wealth. We supposed to. Look at Gail. Gail's like, please stand by. I don't know what y'all were expecting. This is the Tia
I
and
have
Lizzie
technical.
Tia show. Y'all knew there was gonna be
We
some
should have did a
technical
practice
difficulties.
round. We should have did a practice round last night. And then that's what we're going to have to start doing, a practice round.
Is that right? Okay. Time for a 1 minute commercial. Here we go. I have the perfect commercial for you guys. Now I'm going to tell you this, right? Every once in a while, we have, family members. They just pose. I guess I don't know. I don't know how to say it, but they're an embarrassment to us. And so you never want to have family that you know I don't know. I guess the best word is, you know, be careful who you tell people you related to, because family will embarrass you. So I want you guys to share in with me this quick embarrassing moment. Let me go ahead and get it queued up because I don't think there was any brain cells that were being used. So, Lizzie, before you ever go on TV, since we associated, you cannot do anything with this much confidence. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna cue it up, and we're gonna let me go ahead and we're gonna watch this back. This just happened this week.
We don't see nothing.
Here we go.
Don't see anything. It's not on.
Mm.
Oh, this is what you sent me.
Huh?
Why did it disappear?
Did it play?
No,
Because I came back over here. You didn't hear it?
nothing. It didn't even come on the screen, Medea.
Okay. I don't know why it didn't come on the screen, but I'll replay it.
And she says,
It's
I'm
quite,
technically declined.
it said who? Okay, we're going to try this again. Audio, share audio. All right, can you see it? Can you see it?
I can see it down at the bottom. It's not up on the screen.
You got to switch the tabs around. Oh man, we got to get this together.
What are you talking about?
I thought
You
you
can
was
add
going.
it too. There.
I thought you
Now
was
it's
gonna
on.
help. Yeah,
Now it's
yeah. I thought you was gonna help. Here we go. Ain't that why we decided that we both would
How am
have to
I
say?
supposed to know that you want me to click the button?
Well, it's like now we sharing the brain already. Get the signal, girl. Get the signal. Here we go. Again, every once in a while, your cousins. This person is not actually related to me, but we got some kinship in the heritage and things like that. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. I was like, please get off TV and don't ever show your face again. But here we go. Here we go.
The first toss up is worth $1,000. Category is phrase, and off we go. Tavares, right in the butt?
Here we go.
No. Blake.
This is the best.
Yeah, that's it, I think.
Did you hear his voice? He sounded so disappointed. He was like, no. Right in the butt? Really? Would that ever be a puzzle? Would that ever be a puzzle? Just, come on, dude. So embarrassment there.
I think we
Susan didn't
lost
come
Susan.
back yet.
I
Oh,
think we lost her. I
this
think
stuff
she
would
gave
need a
up on this.
step-by-step guide emailed to me ahead of time and a practice run. I feel for your guest. Oh, that's horrible. That is horrible
We
because
should have did
we.
a practice run, Tia. That's your fault.
How is that my fault? I sent you the request last night and said, "Hey, we got to get this stuff over." What time did you send that link to me? Tell the people.
It was during Jen's live. But we could have did a practice run that doesn't require that link. We could have did a practice run with her so she knew how to get on.
I know how to call her.
So come forward. So if she's not on today's show, next week we'll ask her to come back and we'll do a test run with her.
I know how. I'm going to show you guys that I am not problematic. It is not I. It is not I.
You can do the you
Mm,
can schedule it. Yes, I
mm,
need practice run, Tia.
mm, mm.
Didn't send me the link, just a message. Lizzie sent a link, but the browser wouldn't let me click both.
Cute.
Uh,
Um, I am okay. I'm in here already. Mhm. I'm going in.
Throwing her out.
Huh?
Click both. She asked. She clicked the camera and it kept throwing me out. So when you go to the first screen, okay, you go on to StreamYard, there's a screen and it says connecting to your camera. And then it connects to your camera and then it has a mic thing there beside it. And if you talk, you see the green line going up and down. That shows that your mic is on. But it might ask you, allow camera mic. You say yes, allow. Then you write your name on the bottom, which she did, and then you click on to come in. That's what it should have done when you went
Mm-hmm.
on. Your
You gotta
camera would.
are you able
Wait,
to
she's
put
here.
us in your ear? I put her in the live. I called her directly.
Oh,
But we can hear
how did you call her
ourselves in her
directly?
background.
Just mute it.
Are you're watching on the screen? Are you able to turn? Yeah, you have to turn the TV because we can hear the background. I can see you with your gorgeous eyes.
How did you get her in?
I called her.
You know some tricks. How do you mean you called her? How do
I
you
just
call
told
her?
you.
There's no
I
call
missed
button on here.
the same one.
Where is there a call button?
I see you guys on the. I can't hear Lizzie. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Lizzie, are you talking?
Yes. Oh, you called her on Messenger?
Yeah, she's talking. Her lips are moving. Oh,
Yeah.
there I am. But it looks
She
like
can't
it's
hear you.
delayed.
Because you called her on
Who can?
Messenger.
Yeah, I can't hear Lizzie. I can hear Tia. Oh, because we're on the phone, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, we can
yeah.
talk, and I'll relay your information. No, I'm playing.
See how they diss me?
Well, it
Well,
sounds
we
like
can
fun.
talk.
Okay.
Forget about this.
I got the pins. Look, I got the pins. They're gorgeous.
Show them a
And
little
I
slower.
got Lizzie's beautiful. I got the beautiful
That is gorgeous.
beautiful
Love is in the air. That's the one you won.
butterfly that that saved me. That is actually holding my phone right now.
And that
I love them
is
both. They're gorgeous. Both of them
Mermaid's
are gorgeous.
Kiss.
Is this the new one you want me to try out?
That's the one. Yeah. That's the one I want you to test.
Cool. Why can't I hear Lizzie?
Because I called you directly.
Oh,
I just wanted people to see you and say hi. And you see the chat.
hi peeps. No, I can't see anything, and I'm not touching anything because this phone is driving me nuts.
Nancy said she can
I
hear
am
everyone.
totally computer.
There's an
So
echo
everyone
because
can hear you.
Well, that's a good sign.
you need
There is a
to
small echo,
mute.
but that's because she
Unless
doesn't
I
have
turn
us
it.
in her ear.
How do I put you in my ear?
If, if you had it,
I don't think it's because of that. I think it's
Those
because you're on
things go in your
Messenger.
ear. I've got the cord that plugs in. Yeah, let me go get it. Let me go get it.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're very low. Maybe, yep.
when she plugged me in,
Yeah, I plugged the thing in and it went completely blank. That
uh,
ain't working.
that's okay.
I can't see anybody then. Let me turn up Lizzie a little bit.
Mm,
You know,
that's
I've got it
good.
cast to the TV, and if I turn that up a little bit, I can hear Lizzie. and I can see everybody. Can you see? Where'd I go? Now I'm gone.
No, you're there. You're
There's the
here.
delay. There I am.
Yeah.
Yep, you're here. We can see you. The problem is I called you, so the volume is
Turn your volume up on your phone.
directly in our line.
Okay,
Turn
but
the
can the
volume
people
up.
in the chat see me and hear you guys and everybody? Because now if I turn on my TV, can you hear my TV in the background?
No, don't turn your TV up. We would hear an echo.
My volume on my phone is maxed out, dear.
No,
Too
Tia's phone.
late and it's like it's an age problem.
Anyways, what are you working on, Sue, right now?
Yeah, we were supposed to do a practice run and we didn't do it. And yeah, in the future, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
I can hear you a little bit now, Lizzie. Can you hear the TV in the background? Huh?
No. I don't know.
Can you hear me, Lizzie?
Yes, I can hear you just fine. There's a delay. There's a big delay. This is what it's like to be on YouTube. Just so you know. There's a big delay.
What a
It's
So
crazy.
we ask you a question and then you hear us a minute later.
okay.
Okay. And so we want to start off with what are you currently working on?
I'm trying to finish up a custom of me and my son and my daughter-in-law. They got married 4 years ago. They've been together forever, but they just got, tied the knot 4 years ago. And I'm trying to finish it up. It's from Dreamer Designs. Um, I just have a little bit left to go on it, but I don't want to. I can't show you because everything is sitting on it. And then it's kind of personal, so I don't know if I want to post it anyways. But that's what I'm working on, and then I'm moving to a aniline that I'm trying to finish up all of the collab pieces that I've started. I've got captured by radiance. Let me grab those. Sorry, here I go again.
And while she's getting her work, Lizzie, what are you working on?
What?
Besides that coffee.
I can't hear you, Tia. This is awesome. Tia, I can't hear Tia. Oh, that's pretty. You started that one a long time ago.
That's the Hannah. I'm blinging it out.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's taken me forever because of all of the collabs. And then this is another one I started. You should recognize this one, Lizzie.
Yes, I have that one, but in square.
It's a Captured by Radiance. Remember the Captured by Radiance collab?
Mm-hmm.
I've got just that much more, half of it done.
Nice.
So those are my next projects.
What's your next
Moving them
project?
around.
What's your next project?
Lizzie wants to know what's your next project that you'll be starting.
Oh man, I've got so many I want to do. I've seen. I'm debating. I want to order some from the Captured by Radiance, and I've got two of the girls in my cart, but I'm debating between ordering those two girls or adding the panda, taking one of the girls out and adding the panda because I love the panda one that you're working on, Lizzie. It's turning out awesome.
It
So I'm
is.
kind of in
And
between. And then
uh,
isn't there a collab starting up in June?
no, it's August. August, I'm going to be doing a collab with Janae, something to do with knowledge, blooming knowledge. I don't know. I haven't got all the details yet because I'm slow like that. Tia's better at figuring things out than me.
She's
I
going
can't
to
hear
do
you,
it
Tia.
the night before. It's a woman, it's a lady. And she's going to get it late the night before and then release it to everyone.
What?
The details that you just said you didn't know anything about.
Are you friggin' kidding me?
Sure. Are just so funny.
Yeah. So, July, how many days are in July? How many days are in July?
So when are we hitting the road trip? That's what I want to know. I want to
She's
get on the
going on
road.
the RV road trip with us.
Could you imagine us in a road
We
trip?
gotta break Lizzie out of Canada first.
31 days. So on
I don't know.
July 31, or July 31st, sorry, 31,
Oh, well,
31st, at approximately 11 o'clock, I will tell everybody what the event is, according to Tia.
Y'all heard it here first. And the event start August 1st. I just told you that's how she thinks. So Rebecca, Sue, Rochelle, um, who else said they wanted to? Um, Obviously, I would like for Lizzie to go. We want to plan a road trip.
we're gonna have to
In the
steal
RV
Lizzie
when I
again.
get it. But exactly, Lizzie still has the issue where she's got to be broken out of Canada.
Oh, we don't know where she's at.
I'm pretty sure I'll be picking you up first. Rebecca
I
would
don't.
next. Then we would go to probably Pennsylvania to get there. And then we would get J Rob in Michigan. Now the problem is Michigan would be the best place to cross over to get her. We could go and see her, but as
We
far
ain't
as her
swimming
coming
the
here
the
and then
Great
going on
Lakes,
the
are
trip
we?
with us,
No,
Are we swimming the Great Lakes? Do we have to swim? I'm not a very good swimmer.
I was
And my
looking
daughter
at that.
too.
I was looking at that the other day when I went to Sarnia. I'm like, I don't think I could
Are
swim
you down for
across.
that, Lizzie? To being broken out of Canada? Me and my daughter are actually thinking about
we
moving up there. What do you think?
really
Yeah, to
we
Canada.
had
Nice.
someone that is an avid swimmer. They're ex-military, and she was going to handle the dark off. We were going
I don't need to
go
be
over
broken out
Dunkirk at
now.
like 12:30 in the morning. We told her.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I think they're cute together.
Let's not let her come with me. She's got to be broken out still.
Well, we can
The
just
the
put
biggest
Clem
the
in.
biggest is
Clem can help us drive and stuff, right, Lizzie? You don't want him
I
to go.
guess he'd be cramping our
He's
style.
not down for traveling
well,
cross
just tell her
country
I
with
don't
a bunch of
no, I don't
diamond
and Lizzie
painters. What's
paying
wrong
first.
with the man?
He'd be
I'm just
cramping
kidding.
our
I'm just kidding.
style. Whatever. He's going to the U.S. I heard he's going to the U.S. next week to
Okay.
Michigan, and they're staying overnight. According to them, they
Is he
told me
getting
today.
us or what?
What
I'm
the
in
heck?
slow motion.
She said I'm over here in slow motion.
Hey, man. We make it work. If we can't get her on the real StreamYard, we'll get her on. It don't matter.
That's right. We made work. We made lemonade, and we didn't even have any lemons. I wouldn't drink anything made by me and Lizzie, though. Tammy says one of my eldest grandson's high school English teacher is moving to Canada. Yeah, so he
Woohoo!
can
She's
make a
smart.
3D river raft. That's a good idea. Hmm. Look at everybody helping Lizzie out. 31, 31. All right, so here's the other thing I wanted to highlight, but I can't hear me at all.
Oh, where'd
Where did
Lizzie
Lizzie?
go?
Oh.
All right, let's see. She's here. She's just probably up in her or because she was already drinking her coffee. Oh, maybe because Lizzie cut out.
Oh, she popped back in for
All
a
right, hold on.
second.
Are you back, Lizzie?
Ah!
So, in the words of another
You're cutting in and
creator,
out.
how about this hot mess?
Connection's weak. Battery
LOL.
on the internet.
We got a hot mess
I'm
going
yelling
on,
at my
guys.
sister. You on the internet?
I'm a computer dummy.
Nancy says she can
You
hear
don't
us.
need to talk to us about technology. Can you hear me now?
Listen, that's why you
I
guys
think
love us.
it's Lizzie. Lizzie's fan. I don't even have the fan on.
We are the type of people that we
Oh,
maneuver
it's
all
gonna
over.
storm again. It's gonna start storming again here.
Lizzie, the butterflies that you and Clem are making are totally awesome.
Yeah, but you see, I try to do
I love
some.
mine.
I try to do some in this color.
This is in my phone.
I try to do some in this filament, which they look pretty from the front, but back here there's always a problem on all of them, and I have to like clean it. But I don't like how it looks back here, so I don't want to give them away or nothing because they look horrible. Maybe if people don't care, maybe I'll do them as giveaways.
Giveaway is different than sell. Yeah,
But
the
this
giveaway
filament
is
doesn't
the
really work
sell.
well for the butterflies. It works really well for the trays.
I didn't think it looked horrible. What was so horrible about it? The color?
No, it's back here. I don't know if you can see. See back here on the wings how it looks crappy? It's on the back. Oh, my hand's in the way. See how they look crappy there at the bottom of the wings? I don't like that. You can't see it from the front, but it's on the back and it's bothering me.
Oh.
Because when it comes off the printer, this is one that isn't, this one isn't fixed yet because I usually have to like sand it and stuff. When it comes off the printer, let me see. It's hard to see the camera.
Can
They
you
come
smooth
out
it out a
looking
little
like
bit?
this. They come looking like this when they come off the printer, and I usually have to cut it all off and sand it. But I don't like this mark here that's leaving behind. So, I don't know. I got all these butterflies. I sit I said to Clem, where did I go?
I'm working the camera. Just let me work. I was trying to get you centered.
I'm like, darn woman, she kicked me off. But anyways. Well, I'm not showing them again. Maria. I'm going to start calling you Maria. I'm Maria.
You always call me Maria. You say Tia Maria all the time. That's not anything new.
There she is. She's front and center.
I got you in the
What do you
middle.
do with a problem like Maria?
What are you two yapping about? You need to go back on so I can hear you, Tia. I can't hear you. I can hear you now. You need to change it so I can hear you. Why can't I hear you?
Because when I do it like this, there's an echo.
I don't hear an echo. Does
Well, you
anybody in the
wouldn't
chat hear an
because
echo? Hey, peeps out there, is there an echo? Are you hearing an echo?
Well, when I talk, they do because they hear me directly from the picture on the left, and then they hear my volume come back in through your phone connection with me.
So maybe I should turn
yeah.
down the phone and turn up the TV.
Regardless, we would be able to hear what is going on there with you. So if you turn the phone down and then turn the TV up, we would still hear me because I'm on the phone with you.
But if you came through StreamYard, it would have been different. So, who wants to be our next victim? And I promise we'll do a run test. I promise.
Can you hear
Mm-hmm.
Me? I want to get it right.
This is driving me cuckoo
Not the next
bananas.
one, but I want to be on again and I want to practice run and I want to get it right.
Okay, you can come back next time and we'll do it right.
me? We're gonna bring it to the back one. Yeah, after we've had some practice, and that way you guys get to see her silly side. Susan is so crazy behind the scenes. We're gonna have some chuckles, guys, and we'll have some plans at that point because she knows how close I am to buying the RV.
Rerun part 2, Tammy
So
says.
yeah, we're gonna rerun part two. We're gonna bring her back, on our next subsequent thing.
Okay, you
Well,
guys
I
got to
would like to say
understand.
to all the fellow subs, collabs, peeps out there, apologies. Apologies. I mean, it's, I don't know how. My phone is crazy. I don't know how to work it.
Apparently, we
What,
don't
Do you
know.
have a,
what
So
do we?
do you have a
we'll
computer?
take one for the
No.
team.
Do you have a computer, Susan? She can't hear me.
What do we have to understand, Lizzie?
Huh?
He wants to know if you have a computer.
Oh, what
Yes, I do.
people got to
Yes, I do.
understand is that this show is new to
Yes, I have a
us.
computer.
and our ideas, and we did not think of all the hiccups that could happen along the way. But it also makes it funny, okay? Because this is Morning Laughs with Tia and Liz. So what other way can there be bloopers if we don't mess stuff up on the way?
That was a good recovery. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let you go, Susan. We're going to practice
Okay.
before our next show. Okay?
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for coming. See? Tia,
I'm
we can't hear
sorry. I clicked the button.
Hello?
My apologies. Yes.
Okay, now we can hear you. I was starting to go a little bit cuckoo with them both going on, and there was a delay. See, people can see now the delay. This is what, like, when we're doing StreamYard, and we're watching on our phones to keep up with, the chat, there's a severe delay on the phone. So it messes you up because you think, because you're talking here, but it's so delayed on the phone. And that's what Susan was experiencing, because that's how it feels like when we're on StreamYard and you're watching the chat from your phone. That's streaming from YouTube.
Well, we're not done with the laugh just yet. I had a couple more things that I wanted to get your reining in on. Now, would you ever, one moment, would you ever go camping with me? I'm always talking about RVs and camping and things like that. So, what I want to know, Lizzie, inquiring minds want to know if you would ever go camping with me.
Yeah.
You would? Oh, that's so nice. Okay. Because I can see me doing this, and hopefully you will have some fun with me. Let me go ahead and get it.
Oh,
Crank of all
do I
pranks.
have to do it too again? Are you going to dress up in the costume?
No, I'm going to pay somebody to and just start pranking people. I hope people have this great a sense of humor.
Okay, I have something to share. I hope it
Okay.
doesn't ding us, because is it going to ding us even though it's a short from YouTube?
That I don't know.
Do you think?
Guess we'll find out.
I guess we will.
We learning. We are learning in the trenches. So if you guys ever have these ideas, I want to check our channel and see if we get in trouble for it. And if we didn't, go ahead on and have it on your channel. That is what people think of.
Oh, it's storming here.
So it's not working. Go ahead and bring it in. Play it for a few minutes or put it on pause.
Do you have it? Did you put it up?
I don't know.
Can you see this page?
I see the page. It looks like it needs.
Tia.
Yes. Lizzie, you are fading.
You died.
I'm here. You can't see me?
Okay, maybe not. Let's forget about doing this.
You're using up your bandwidth. All by myself. Don't wanna be. She left me alone. I'm all alone. Ain't got nobody to talk to. Now her stuff is saying device not connected. The same thing Susan's was saying. What is going on? See, it wasn't me. It really was Lizzie. It was Lizzie. Let me bring her back. That's why she's
Listen,
laughing.
it's a storm. There's like it's storming outside
Sure it
here. So
is, Lizzie. Sure it is. Giving the
I
people enough
swear.
TDS today. We've given them enough TDS today. No more technical difficulty syndrome. What are
Listen,
you working on? I'm
I was
slapping
gonna
them
show you one of
down.
my finishes, but the internet went and it said something went wrong and it totally kicked me out.
Ah,
I was doing
make-
it properly. I was doing it. It's storming here in Ontario. Check the weather network. You don't believe me. Listen. Hear it? Do you hear it? Hear it now? You're lying.
I am.
But anywho.
Look at that. The storm was in West Michigan earlier this morning.
It was here
Uh-oh.
too. It's already stormed here like a few times. It's
Well,
bad. It's bad. It's bad.
so the adventure continues. One of the things that we wanted to do with the channel is we wanted to immerse all of our subscribers, our loyal subscribers, our supporters, those who come out and just chuckle and laugh with us. We wanted to give you guys a reason to enjoy your Saturday mornings. I know that y'all got full. We didn't do anything. This was not on the menu. We had several other clips that we were going to debrief, and just to kind of dive in, I want to let Lizzie go a little bit because this is her, this is her wheelhouse. She loves this. But I wanted to let her rein in on her um, opinion. I was going to say opine of her Bridgerton. I, lightly touched on it Wednesday. Clearly, she didn't watch the show. She said that she don't have time for me. She don't love me. So I'm going to let her rip because she's been containing herself, wanting to talk about it. Go ahead, girl. Tell us about your Bridgerton experience, how you felt, where are we rating at overall from all of the seasons. Good girl.
Okay. So, da 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 da. I woke up at 4:30 in the morning to watch Bridgerton, and I was done by 8:30. Ooh, 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 ooh. I screamed twice. I woke up clown. I screamed at the ending. The ending is so good. Like Tia's like, damn. Like Tia doesn't have the same reaction to me. I was tickled pink. Like I really, really want these two to be together. I love them together. And Tia's like, but I'm like, but like when they're making out and stuff, I'm like, oh, like he better like marry her now because he just shamed her. Like I was thinking that too in my head, but damn, it was hot. That was a hot scene. I don't care what you say. It was hot. I loved every minute of it. Loved it. That's all I'm
Well,
going to talk about is that scene because I loved it.
girl. So what is his name? Dublin. What is his name?
I have a crush on
Lord
Lord.
Dublin, whatever his name is. Um, I
Oh,
really like.
the guy that she was supposed to be with, the guy that
Yes.
wanted to marry her, but said, but like no, because he didn't like love her though. Like he just wanted a wife to stay home while he went out doing
Okay,
whatever.
I'm okay with that. I don't feel like calling love don't like her either. He's just used to her. But I know I'm going
No,
against the grain.
man, I think that he said he loved her and he
There is
wanted
a group on Facebook that say, going against the grain, I think is the name. Bridgerton going against the grain or something like that. And they are all women like me. It's a lot of us in there. And they love Lord Debling, whatever his name is, Delbray, Deuteronomy. They
That's
love
cute.
him.
Don't get me wrong, but I still want the other two together.
So here's, I think, my take on them. Man versus boy. Give me the man. That's my take. So Colin is a cute young gentleman. And he's probably, he's closer to her age. And he's, her best friend's brother, cliche. But in comes a suave, debonair, sensible, reasonable, wealthy man. And I just, I got to pay some homage to, the reality of the circumstance.
But
Ain't no way.
where would be the passion in
Who
this?
cares? That passion gonna flame the heck out the minute she. Listen, we talking. We got. Look at, you see this pin right here. What is this right here? This is a
Listen,
fluffy shoulder, fluffy. Now he has been intermingling with women from all kinds of bathhouses and things like that. And if I were to be as sensible as I believe
well,
her
that
to
was the
be.
funny part too. Amy said the old Featherton sisters when the mother asked about sex. What didn't know
They
sex
thought they was active. They thought, woo, this is all I got to do for the rest of my life. Yes, bring it here.
Oh my God, I laughed so hard when she was like, she had no clue. She thought like just kissing them, they're going to make a baby.
But see, that takes you back to the innocence of season one. Um, the innocence of season one where she had no idea, you know. And so what would make me think that their mother is more forward though and more forthright. So shame on what do they call the mom? Miss Featherington. Shame on her, Lady Featherington, Mama Featherington, whatever her name is. Shame on her daughters, because she is more um, pragmatic. She is more reasonable, and I feel like she should have had those conversations. The way she tore into Marina, there's no blood on the sheets. There should have been blood. Oh my God, you're disgrace to the family. You know what that means. Now we've got to get you married off, so or we'll be all ruined. She should have been pragmatic. Her daughter should have known. They over here playing patty cake.
I don't know, but Penelope pretty knows because he was doing some pretty funky shit to her underneath that dress, and she was loving every single minute of it. Her other sisters didn't get the memo.
Lizzie was in love with that last scene, y'all. She watched that part probably 15 to 25 times. She just kept going back and back and back. She could tell me what each arm movement, what it meant. I was like, okay. So,
It's good. But now I'm so scared that his sister's going to ruin it by bringing out Miss Water. Is it Lady Waterdown? That's the name of
Whistle down.
Whistledown.
Answer me a question. Anybody that's watching this, one question. We know who the heck Whistledown is.
Yes.
Why are they still using the accent?
I don't know.
We still got this mysterious woman with an accent. That was great.
But it doesn't, it's not her talking, it's somebody else. It's the narrator, whoever the narrator is.
But it
sounds like it's the queen.
We know, no, it's definitely not the queen.
Well,
we know who the real Whistledown is. So why didn't Penelope start to become her own, voice of Lady Whistledown? That's what I don't get. Make it make sense. Like my brain is like hurting trying to figure it out. Oh, ow. Make sure you guys look me or Lizzie up and ask about the what do we call them? Ingredients, the items needed. Uh, I said I went to both channels and gave them. Oh,
You won't ignore me.
did you ignore Berta?
Oh, sorry, Berta. Berta, you gotta. We can see your comments on both. And
Did you
sorry,
ignore
I told
Berta?
everybody to go over to Tia's channel, and you
Did
came
you
up.
ignore Berta? Thank you,
What?
baby. I love you.
I'm not ignoring her. I see her. She has to move over to
Now,
your channel to see everybody else. Everybody says I'm ignoring, but I'm not ignoring. You're right here on the screen. I'm not ignoring.
Lady Whistle Down narrator is Julie Andrews. Is that? I would rather
Sorry,
date.
Berta. We were talking about her earlier. That's why your ears are ringing.
We were talking about her earlier. Berta, remember Lizzie trying to get up into the red truck? Remember you getting into the red truck? No problems, no issues. I don't know how she did it. Berta comes up to me. Well, she comes up to Lizzie. Lizzie's tall, just so you guys are aware. She comes up to maybe the armpit of Lizzie, maybe a boob area. How tall are you, Lizzie?
I don't know, probably 5'8",
I
5'7".
think you look taller than that. I wouldn't say 5'9" or 5'10". Oh, I know you're not 5'10" because
Yeah.
Crashly and Rebecca are 5'10", but you do look about 5'9". Um, 5'8", 5'9". I'll go with that. But I'm 5'5", and Berta's shorter than me. And so we look like Lizzie's kids. Lizzie and I can't get into the truck. And Berta, she's smaller than both of us, and she hopped up in there with no problem.
I couldn't
Ah,
believe it. I was like, when she hopped in like that, and she's looking at me like, what? I'm like, how the hell did you do that?
oh man, I'm still trying to figure it out. So she had no problems at McDonald's. We were in Detroit, and she didn't have any problems. I thought that white guy with his arms folded was about to burn the whole place down.
They didn't like me there at that McDonald's.
That McDonald's was so horrible. I was sitting there, I was making friends. I really was trying to calm this guy down because he had smoke coming out his ears. And just gonna be honest, I don't think I'm ever going back to that McDonald's. And it's horrible because a lot of people fly into that airport where the McDonald's is and then drive, down into the retreat. So all of them probably know which McDonald's we're referring to. The horrible part was while all of this drama was going on, the ice cream machine was broken. The gentleman was waiting on an order, and in the order he had also ordered ice cream or sundae. And then the manager, and then what was it? Looked like the supervisor or regional manager. They had on. They didn't have on the regular blue shirts with the white stripe. They had on like black. They were higher positions. They're sitting over there laughing, sitting down, laughing, and the line is to the door. It had to be 6 or 7 of us in there. Um, I,
I
I,
should have, I should have really messed up that woman and said, hey, I want a poutine with my order.
you should have did that. I mean, at this point, Bird is 5'2",
You're like,
Susan.
what? You ain't Canada no more.
Oh my gosh. And the way that they treated these people was horrible. I mean, they one in succession behind the other. They had their act together because Berta was like number 5 or 6 in line. And so by the time they dogged all of us up ahead out, obviously they've gotten their act together. And Berta had no problem, no problems getting in the truck and no problems with her order. Ah, That's what we're doing now, guys. Once I get this RV, we're gonna make memories with you guys. We just have to break Lizzie out of Canada, only to cross her back over, because after we pick up the crew,
Yeah, we're just gonna roll up
we're
to
gonna
your
head over to
driveway.
Alaska.
We're gonna surprise them and roll up in the driveway, like a home improvement show where they roll up
Oh,
in
where
your.
they pull out and they're like, you got to get out. We're gonna put you in a hotel for a week, go on a vacation, you're gonna come back, your home's gonna be different. Uh, It'll be
if
150 people standing outside on
if
their
it
lawn.
was if we're building it, it ain't gonna be done in a week. I'm just telling you that much right now.
We can't even get the paperwork right. Berta, oh, I'm so glad you were late today. You just don't want to know about me and Lizzie suffer with technical difficulty syndrome, right? Berta is the person always telling us, get it right, stop, here go the link, you got to do this. And we hear her. It's just implementation it's not our wheelhouse and things. So it took us 44 minutes to get our guest in, and then we couldn't get our guest in because we didn't practice. Now I reached out last night and said we need the
Shut
link.
up! That you reached out last night. Did you say we need to do a practice run? No, you never told me we need to do a practice run.
I said we need to get the links and everything for Susan. So, and then you know what she did? I said, so that we can get tomorrow's show going. She sends me back the same message I already sent to her. Hey, we need to get these links over to Susan so she can be ready. I said, I just said that. That's how much Lizzie pay attention to me. Here, all Lizzie could do was count all the dead deer. Oh,
Because there's so many dead deer in Michigan, man. I'm not even joking you. It's horrid. I felt like I was in like a horror movie with all the dead carcasses everywhere.
I swear, Berta's right. All Lizzie was talking about was these. Oh my God, there's another one. How many more dead deer? There's three more. She saw dead deer. You know how they might hit the car, run off into, try to make it back to the woods. She was counting them on the side of the road, like, there they go over there too. Lizzie, they didn't make it back. Okay.
Okay, you should have seen me on the drive to Flint. Okay, when I saw all these, there was one that was really bloody and it was horrible. It looked like a freaking, I don't know what scene. There was blood everywhere. And I'm by myself in the car driving to Flint and thinking, what the heck is wrong with this country?
She's right. She didn't pay no
In
attention to
Canada, you might see a deer on occasion, but you don't see that many deer on the side of the road. Here it's raccoons. You might see a few raccoons on the road, but not hardly any deers.
See, Susan is on the fun, and we ain't getting no links until 40 minutes in.
Shut up. Listen, because you obviously didn't send the right link.
TDS. Okay, that is real. Okay, it's called technical difficulty syndrome, and we suffer from it. Okay, now what we don't need to hang with each other for support. We have to find others that can, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be each other's toxicity, and then rely on each other for the cure. We need somebody else for the cure. So I'm just saying, if you guys are coming on the show, Berta, when you coming on our show? That is one of the things that unfortunately you may be plagued with is TDS. Okay, it's real. We are working on it, because what it didn't take, that 40 minutes, that wasn't anything, Susan. Ask Lizzie about the 4-hour TDS that we had trying to get the first live going. Tell her, Lizzie. Not gonna rain
Huh?
in.
I was reading. No.
The Department of
What?
Transportation in Michigan didn't get the memo to pick up the roadkill. More trees and forest land there. I think that's true. I do think that. But there was some beautiful scenery. Berta was right. We were driving through some amazing scenery, some
Mhm.
gorgeous, fields and things. You get to see, you always hear about like when I used to live in Ohio, we heard it was the heartland of America and things. And what that kind of makes you think of is like, the farming industry and things. And so as we're passing through scenery, we would see, the farms, fields and fields of either corn or wheat and things. And then you would see how they might have the home that they stay in. Might have a big lake, out a pond or something out beside their home and a gorgeous home and things. It was just beautiful scenery. But all Lizzie saw was them dead deer. I think she counted 63. Do you remember where your number ended at? It was a good laugh, the first guess. Hmm. Gail says, my son says I need a sign that says technically impaired to warn people that want me to send info over my phone. There you go. We just gave you guys the awesome TDS disclaimer. Know what we got to do now? First said Lizzie saw none of it. And all we have to do now is make sure that when we invite someone on the show, that we give them that TDS disclaimer. May Lizzie, where's your link? You said you had a link that you wanted to share.
Yeah, but the storm came and then I lost it. I just wanted to show you one of my finishes. Because I don't
That's
think you watch my shorts. Be honest.
um. Ooh, that came quick. That came quick and fast.
Do you
Okay.
watch my
Well, let's see what happened. Well, you know, uh,
what?
life, girl, busy life. There you go.
You
That's
didn't
good.
watch my short of my finish of Hannah Lynn's.
I would like to say while I'm thinking of an answer, um, let's let's take a moment to see how much people can offend one another. And what would you get your answers ready? What would you guys do if you were the people in this video? All right, ready?
Oh, now she's showing another video. She's not even paying attention to me.
Recalculating route. Recalculating route.
Guys, look out! Look out! Oh. All right. I just wanted to. I still don't have an answer, but let's rein in. You're walking
What
down the
happened to
street.
all your sound effects?
Oh,
Why don't you have your sound effects?
I actually forgot to grab. It's a separate device, so I forgot to grab it today. I will have them back full in effect. Don't worry. We were sidelined today with TDS. Amy says we have deer and road craters on interstate in Michigan. Oh, the beautiful lakes and sunsets too. Yeah, she didn't see any of that, Amy. She wasn't checking for it. We're pointing it out though.
Beautiful sunsets and lakes. They're the same ones in Canada where I live. Of course, I notice them, but I don't notice any deer over here.
Et tu, Susan. Et tu, Susan. Really? Now listen.
I put it on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You had to have seen it somewhere.
I've seen it.
Oh, so why can't you say, yeah, I seen it, but instead of acting like you didn't?
Because I don't know which one you're talking about. I don't watch them all. I'm
Oh
sure
my gosh.
if you drop a nickel in a bucket, then it's gonna land in the bucket somewhere. So I figure, I've watched at least one or two. I just I don't watch every one. Just like you, how you just disclosed to everybody that you don't watch my shows.
Listen,
You remember you said that a
I
few
have
minutes ago?
I have reason. Your shows are always over an hour, okay? I have to go to work. My short is 1 minute long. 1 minute. Just 1 minute of your time.
Are
1 minute.
they
I'm
only
not
showing
asking you to
men?
sit there for an hour and 28 minutes or whatever your live was. Okay, after this live, I'll go watch your live. Would you like that?
Yes.
Okay, I'll
I,
do
I'm gonna do a report tonight. And I expect you to get 100. So take
it.
notes.
Okay, I'll pass. I'll pass.
Probably the same thing all those people did. Okay. So I saw my daughter sent this to me. So she queued it up and she has it playing and we watched it on our TV. And I mean I laughed because she kept pausing after each one. And so she yeah, but here's the thing because we were laughing and I was commenting. And so just to share some of the comments, I was like, ooh, I would have probably had to tell him, please, sir, go check your drawers because I'm pretty sure that was a wet one. And
I think we lost my cousin.
and then Tammy left. Tammy, you're not here.
Oh, I think she
Um,
left.
she said she had to go.
Did she? I missed
I
that.
think she did earlier. So after that, I probably, yeah, I agree. How come there aren't any women and things like that? But I feel like people would have been more comfortable saying something if it were a woman. Like, girl, you should be ashamed of yourself. And, oh, you need to go home, you know. But with men, because they're more intimidating and we don't know how they might receive, our you know, manners. Obviously, that's our manners that's coming through. So I feel
Well,
like we're less inclined to maybe say something, but I would have said something like, "Ooh, you need to go check your drawers. That was a wet one. I'm pretty sure you should put some newspaper down in your car before you go home." I would have probably said something like that too.
well, I
Uh,
think it's time for us to go because it's almost time for the new releases.
that's true. So if you guys are
And we will
shopping,
let everybody know. I was going to show the releases on here, but then I wasn't sure if the ones I was looking at on the Instagram were the ones for this week or not. One's a cat, right? With a bowl.
for who? Go ahead. I'm here for who?
TSA.
Oh, you were talking about TSA's
TSA.
new. I didn't know that. I thought you were talking about DAC.
Oh, isn't still going to release it at 12 o'clock?
Huh?
TSA, no. What are we talking about? Diamond Art Club.
You said
You're getting me
TSA.
all confused.
Is that my fault? Oh,
I heard that she went out of business, but I don't know if that's 100% true or not. Anybody know the rumor? Tia's frozen again. We gotta go because the internet's acting dumb. Acting dumb because of the weather. Tia, she looks like she's doing a fart. She's frozen on the screen and she's looked like she's farting.
Did I freeze? Was that me? Oh, I thought it was you.
No, it
That's
was you.
horrible.
It looked like you're gonna fart.
That's not good.
Anyways, we should go because the internet sucks.
Yep, the internet must be. Well, it's nice here.
Susan, I have to go because Janae just pops in at the last minute. Janae, where have you been for 2 hours? Oh, probably sleeping. She's smart. She slipped in.
Oh, Berta said it did. That's Lizzie's fault. She probably froze me at that one point.
No, I did not.
Janae, what's up? How are you? One day we need you to come on and tell them how our TDS kicked in and how it took Lizzie 4 hours to get that first live set up. Because they're not going to believe until you come on and share. We had fun that night, but still, their website says temporarily closed for. They got TDS also.
Hold on.
Now you know I can't see.
Hello.
3 minutes.
Clem knocked on the door, so I had to go answer the door. And he's like, "You're still on your morning show?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Tia's talking a lot."
Y'all see when she do this? That means listen, Tia. It means shut up and listen, Tia. That's her hand signal. She does that often. But when tell them, Janae, when we were all gathered up, isn't it Lizzie? It's her. Wrong way. It's her. She do all the talking.
That's not true. You talk a lot.
On the show,
No,
not behind the scenes.
you do.
We'll have Janae on. She'll be able to set the record straight. That's why I'm so happy.
No, Tia just ignores me. Like, she has, like, I'm talking to her, and she's like, "I don't hear you. Let's talk about something else." This is like talking, and she's like talking about something else. That's what happens.
That's not true.
Tia, what is she? All I gotta say is this. What is it? I about jumped under my craft table at one point.
All of them were. Yep, we're a riot.
She don't listen.
Don't worry. We're gonna get all of you guys to experience this. I want everybody to feel the fun. There we go. Feel the fun. And don't forget, you guys, if you need the makings and the ideas, the ingredient list to get a ghetto finger stick, we are selling the blueprint for $2. It's the free Lizzie fund. We're trying to break her out of Canada. Okay. So $2 for the ingredient list. We'll get that out to you. Then you too can have a ghetto finger stick where you Don't have to retch across to change your tablet settings, your iPad settings, or your laptop. We can get you ghetto finger sticks so that you guys can just handle it right from where you sit. Okay? Dropping bombs. Wasn't she dropping bombs? Like
I'm not.
every other word. Thank you, Janae. I tell them that behind the scenes, Mama Lizzie.
Don't tell them.
Oh, okay, all right. She likes the characterization. She likes how you guys view me from on camera. She doesn't want her image marred.
I
All
work in a
right,
factory, okay? You should know.
that's true. It's been a blast, guys. Thank you guys all for coming out. Remember, we go live every other week. So our next morning laughs with Tia and Lizzie slash Lizzie and Tia is going. Let me get the calendar up. I probably should have had that up or knew the date. It's going to be sometime in June. Where the calendar's not coming up. Where's the
It will
calendar?
be June 8th.
It's coming.
June 8th.
It's blinking. It's like it's thinking. Um, is that okay? That's May. Here we go. It's going to
June 8th.
be June 8th. June 8th is going to be our next live. So we will be
On the
doing
20th.
we'll be bringing Susan back on for, to make up for some of the TDS that we were suffered and got struck by. It was a flare up that we had today. It was a mild flare up, but we will have our condition under control, hopefully on the 8th. And but we are reaching out to you in the community, and we want to make sure that we get our subscribers and our supporters on. So you guys, we want to take a tally, and we want to see when we can get Berta on. Can we get her on right after that? Berta. So you guys stay tuned, and thank you very much for coming out, sharing your morning with us here at Morning Laughs. Have a great rest of your holiday weekend and be safe. Yes, it's the holiday weekend, Lizzie.
Yeah. Thanks, Tia. Telling me it was last weekend.
I didn't mean that it was like I meant it was coming up. I didn't know you meant right then and there because we that was like Saturday or no, it was Sunday or Monday
There
when we
was
talked.
fireworks going off. I told you it's the long weekend. And you said, yeah, here too.
There was fireworks. They sounded so beautiful, but our ding dongs here in the States, they start fireworks before a holiday. So I didn't know that you guys wait till the actual holiday, but we'll hear fireworks up to 3 or 4 days before an actual event, and a week or two when it's leading up to 4th of July. Oh, Janae, I didn't know. I thought it was coming up. Other than that, thank you all. Bye, Lizzie. I wish you were here and going to my event later today. I've been cooking all night. I'm tired. I don't even want to eat, and I'm hungry. Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, my Lizzie.